Okay, here we go. Hi. Sorry, I have to put the the mouse on the floor. Because I don't want it around here. Anyway, hi. I don't know who's watching this right now or how many people are watching this, but this setup literally took me like like half an hour to do. So, um, anyway, I'm like watching myself right now. This is weird. Um, okay, so welcome everyone to my 7th year of being on YouTube live stream. I really hope people join, or else this is really awkward. I don't get to do many live streams throughout the year, so I wanted to do one. And also, I see that someone commented, but I don't know how to. Give me a sec. I gotta work this out. Um, this is a new setup that I have, so 1 second. Okay. Um. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Moni Moni became a member today, and if you're watching this, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I just want to say that before we start. Hi Victoria, how are you? I love your profile picture, by the way. Um, Also, like there's like air sound coming out of my computer right now. I hope you guys can't hear that, but if you do, I apologize. I tried to like minimize that as much as possible, which is why I have like this whole new setup. And now the lights just turned back on. I don't know why. Oh, I think this looks better. But like the lights keep turning on and off for me in my room. I don't know why. Um, but yeah, it's a little like I don't know what's going on right now, but thankfully the electricity isn't going on and off because that would be horrible. But anyway, so as I was saying before, this is my 7th year of being on YouTube, May 18th. And I don't know, like I just wanted to do a live stream because I don't really get to do them very often. And I do want to start implementing them more into my channel and communicating with you guys because I don't really get to do that. And I want to start doing that. But yeah, like this day is very special to me. I can't believe it's been 7 years. I try to do something every year for every milestone that for for every year that I'm here, because I'm very grateful to be on YouTube and to make content for you guys. And it started out as just like something I did because I was like bored and lonely when I was 16, and it's crazy that now I'm 23 years old and I'm still doing this. But yeah, it started off as something that I only did because I didn't really have people to like rant to and talk to in my daily life, like after coming home from school. So and then it just became this, and it's kind of therapeutic, but mostly just fun, you know? So anyway, there's some comments now. Hi, wait, I can't see that. I'm gonna put my glasses on for a second. What did I just do? Okay. Hi, sorry, wait. Love, that's what it's, it says love. Hi, love. Hi, Mint. Thank you so much. I don't know if I should keep my glasses on. I mean, I can see pretty okay, but I don't like the glare that my glasses give through the light glare that my glasses give off. Also, love, I love your profile picture, and of course, Mint, I love yours too. But I just noticed that you have 11 as your profile picture. I think that's a nice touch. I'm just gonna take them off for now because, like I said, I don't like the glare. But anyway, I don't really have much to prepare for this live. I don't really have that much prepared, but I don't know if you guys have any questions. If you literally, this is like a free, what's it called when it's like just freestyling. I'm gonna freestyle this live stream and just you guys can talk about whatever. Like I will not whatever, but like usually I'm like more partial to talking about like shows. Like we can talk about Stranger Things a bit, even though I haven't seen the entire show yet. We can talk about Anne, of course, because that's what I mostly talk about on my channel. Oh my god, sorry. I'm gonna put this down. And yeah, that was a mouse, by the way. We can talk about other shows too, because I've seen other shows, of course. I've been rewatching Disney shows because I have Disney Plus, so I've been rewatching. I finished Wizards of Waverly Place a few days ago, and that show was like, that's for me, like, that's what I grew up on. That was like my favorite show growing up. And it still like is one of my favorite shows on Disney. I also started rewatching Kicking It, and I'm like watching ABC family shows as well, like Baby Daddy and Young and Hungry. I've watched Young and Hungry so many times. But anyway, those are like some topics to discuss if you guys want. And yeah, also like I'm probably gonna do another live stream like this when we reach 15k subscribers on YouTube, which will be soon, hopefully. Also, like, I found out from my friend Harley that Stranger Things season 4, like the finale of Stranger Things season 4 is gonna be like 2 hours long, and I was like, oh my god, like, it's both so, like, it feels like so long because it's a movie, but I understand, like, at the same time it's like really good news, because for people that have been waiting for the show to come out since 2019, since the prior season, they must be like so happy that they're gonna get so much more content, I guess, than in previous seasons. But it's gonna be like literally the length of a movie, which is crazy. But that's what I heard. But yeah, so I don't know what, oh my god, I hate doing this. I hate when I have nothing else to say and I'm like, okay. I'm gonna try to like, I'm gonna try to, basically, like I said, I was going to try to finish watching Stranger Things by the end of the month, by the time that season 4 comes out, but I don't think that will be very possible now. It might still be, but that's what I'm going to try to do. And I know people have been asking me, like, how I'm going to do that, and also try to get, like, the season 4 videos out, but I think I'm just going to do them in chronological order. I might, like, not end up doing that at all. Like, everything could change just because I don't know how I'm going to feel in like by the end of the month, and I might feel like I want to just get the season 4 videos out because people are going to be like more hyped about season 4 than the prior season. So I don't know, like, I'm just kind of leaving that open, but I most likely will keep it chronological so that it doesn't look messy on my channel. Mostly it's because of that. But yeah, who is watching right now? Let me know if you're watching, because I don't know what to say. I guess I can, like, I talk about, since this is like my anniversary live stream, I could like talk about how I got started on YouTube and what I don't know, any tips if you guys are thinking of starting a channel, or if you have one, maybe I can give out some tips. I don't know. So like for a long time I didn't have equipment. I'm just freestyling, by the way. Like, I don't know what I'm about to say, but basically I didn't have much equipment when I was starting out. I started out using my iPad, and I got like a tripod after a while, but I just started out using, I think it was my iPad, yeah. And I started out also by editing on my iPad. I was using iMovie, and then I switched over to Sony Vegas Pro 12, I think, or no, it was 13. Like a year after I started YouTube. And then slowly, like, throughout these last couple of years, I started gaining more equipment because I wanted to improve the quality of my channel. But I feel like now with technology, the technology that we have now, you can definitely start your channel if you have like a phone, like just with a phone, because that's how I started. And like then you can slowly start building up to like getting more equipment, but when you start, you don't actually have to have that much equipment with you. And then in terms of like, I've recently I was given the advice of how to edit my videos so that they're more like natural, and I've been taking that advice and I've actually been really liking it, because I feel like my video, like the last video I posted, that's kind of like one of the first times that I tried out the advice. I was like, I really like the sound of like the pace of my video now, instead of just like cutting out every single space that I was cutting out. I like how it kind of sounds more natural, like more of how I talk in real life, except for the ums. Like I still cut out the ums because I don't like when I say but I say that a lot. Just like right now, I gotta, practice not saying that. But anyway, and wait, give me a sec, because I gotta pick up this, sorry, wait, I feel like I'm not in focus right now. Maybe it's because I'm not wearing my glasses and I can't tell. Give me a sec. Why can't I move? I can't move this. Okay, great. Okay, where's my... Okay, there we go. By the way, let me know if the sound quality is okay. And I'm also just waiting for people to ask me questions or just talk in general, because I really don't have much to say. Hi, thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. I also love your profile picture. It looks so colorful. Wait, can I? Yeah, I think is it an anime character? I don't recognize it, but it looks really cool. Thank you so much. Okay, what else can I talk about? Oh, I mean, I guess I can talk about how I don't like talking about myself as much, but I don't know what else to talk about. But I can talk about how the show and changed the course of my channel, like the direction of my channel, because it was after I started doing Anne videos where I think like I was getting more into what I actually love doing, which is like analyzing film and TV shows, and really getting more into like analyzing like cinematography and just doing what I do now, because I study film in university. And so Anne really impacted me a lot in that area, because I wasn't really, I didn't really know what I wanted to do by that point. I remember when I watched Anne and that summer that I was starting to get into Anne was the summer before I started university. And even by that point, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. It was more like I had to grow into it and like accept the fact that I wanted to study film, because it wasn't something that I grew up learning about or seeing people in my life, especially like family members, go into. Like everyone, does other things, but they don't do film, and that was something that I had to like accept that I really enjoyed, because it's kind of unconventional, it's artistic, so it's not really something that my family really does. So yeah, and then so that was, I think, when was that? That was like 2 years after I started my channel. And so back before doing Anne with an E, I was doing Girl Meets World videos, which was also very fun. I really enjoyed the show. Of course, I haven't watched the show in a very long time, in literally years. I haven't watched Girl Meets World in a very long time. But it's also interesting how now, and a lot of people that used to love watching Girl Meets World have noticed how like how a lot of things hasn't aged well from the show, which is, it's unfortunate. And I think now we're like starting to learn more about what is, better representation and stuff. But in a way, I still like the show, but I don't think I like it as much as I did back then. And with Anne, I think especially season 1, I still really like the show, and that's why I still talk about it. Of course, with the fact that the show has been canceled, it was canceled almost 3 years ago, so there's not as much that I can bring up as I used to be able to. Of course, there's stuff that I would love to still talk about, but in terms of like the hype of the show and like new scenes and everything like that, there's not much that I can really get into now. And so that's why I'm kind of like doing other things. I'm finding other interests that I like doing Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. But yeah, I guess this is more like me reflecting on myself because I'm like trying to think of things to say. But yeah, so by the way, I feel like I'm gonna write in the comments so that actually I can't write it in the comments, but like again, I'm gonna say this again, feel free to ask anything that you guys would like to ask. I know that I have some new like subscribers that are joining me because of Stranger Things. You can ask me things about what I think of the show so far, or stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, so like I was saying, Anne like changed the course of my channel, and it exposed me to a lot of different things that I didn't like. It exposed me to different people, which I'm very grateful for. Like getting to meet people from YouTube and from Instagram, and being, especially like even before, and I was meeting people from the Girl Meets World fandom that I'm still like friends with. I'm very grateful for those people that I'm still friends with, and I keep in contact with, even if it's just like a few times a year, and people from the Anne fandom as well, of course. And so I'm so excited for new things to come. I feel like every couple of years there's like a new phase in my channel. Like I said, first it was Girl Meets World, and then it was Anne, and then now it's like different things. Like I'm opening up my creativity or my heart to different things, which is nice. How are you liking Stranger Things? I'm actually really enjoying the show. I think I'm enjoying it more the second time than I did the first time, even though I did really enjoy the show the first time. But I think it was mostly because like, so my wait, what happened? Sorry, give me a sec. I don't like to see myself that up close for some reason. Okay, anyway, so the first time I watched the show, like the first 2 episodes, because my dad was recommending me to watch the first 2 episodes, and he watched them with me. So I think in a way it was kind of like I kind of wanted to resist that, and at the time I was like, I don't really like sci-fi stuff, even though I do. Like one of my favorite trilogies, or my favorite trilogy ever is Back to the Future, and that is obviously sci-fi. So like in a way, I don't know why I was so against not so against, but I wasn't as excited to watch the show the first time. Now that I've been watching the show, rewatching the show, like I rewatched for the first 2 episodes, and then I watched the next 2. I'm so much more excited now, especially seeing the community that has grown from the show, and seeing so much hype now around season 4. I'm really excited to see what happens. But yeah, so far I really like it. I really love the humor of it. Like there's a lot of funny things that the kids say in the show, and the adults as well, of course, like Hopper and Joyce. I think that's Winona Ryder's character's name. And I really love the emotional side of Joyce. I think that's her name, right? Winona Ryder's character with Will and everything. I really enjoy those parts. Like they're so heartbreaking, but but they're so entertaining and so like they really grip at my heart when I watch those scenes. So yeah, I really enjoy them. Okay, so now we got questions. Thank you guys so much. Because I was literally panicking, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Hi, Moni. Thank you so much. I actually sorry, I can't talk. I shouted you out at the beginning of this live stream. So if you go back and watch it after this ends, you'll see it. But I basically said thank you so much for becoming a member, because I saw that you did, and it really means a lot to me. So welcome to my membership. Have you watched any... Oh, okay, that's a good question. Have you watched any Road to Avonlea episodes yet? Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Jamie. So I have the box set. Actually, maybe you've seen, I think last year, for my 6th anniversary live stream, I think I showed the box set. Like, I remember showing it in one live stream, but I haven't watched it yet. There's so much that I have to do, but I do want to watch the show, and that's why I bought the box. The box set was so expensive, and the quality of it is not great at all. Like, it's pretty bad, in my opinion. I mean, it's like, it's an old box set, but I thought they had like up the quality, so it's kind of my fault that I didn't verify or whatever. I don't know, but the quality isn't that great. But either way, I'm still really looking forward to watching Road to Avonlea when I can. I know that there's so many like characters from the 80s version, Anne of Green Gables 80s version, that appear in Road to Avonlea and vice versa, right? Like there's and there's also R.H. Thompson, who played Matthew in Anne with an E, and there's actors such as, like, I think Ryan Gosling was also in the show, which is really crazy, but I actually am excited to watch it. Is it based off of something? I think it is. Is it based off of a book series? I don't remember. It was based off of something. I don't remember how they got the idea for that show. Oh my god, wait. Wait. Give me a sec. I think Moni, you posted emojis, and I can't... Oh, there you go. Oh my god, that's so cool. I put the flower... Okay, I have a question, because I put the flower crown emoji as, like, the... like the 1 month emoji for my channel members. If you have any, like, I don't know, I had the Anne emoji next to everyone's like the 2 people that are channel members' names. I changed it. I have the flower crown emoji for the first month that you sign up, and then I have 11 from Stranger Things, and then the 3rd month is Anne, and then the 4th or 6th month is Daniel from Cobra Kai / Karate Kid. If you want me to change it to like 11 or something else, like, let me know, because I honestly don't know what to put for the emojis. I wish that it wouldn't like be like this hierarchy where you would have to wait until a certain month to get like the emoji next, like the emoji you want next to your name, because I actually would have preferred that you get to pick what emoji you want, because, you know, there's people that might not watch Stranger Things, or that might not watch Cobra Kai or Anne, and they would want a different emoji. I don't know. That's my whole spiel about that. But anyway, I like the flower crown I put because it's kind of neutral, but it's also Anne. So anyway, have you watched... Oh wait, I already read that comment. I love the emojis, by the way, with the heart. Thank you so much. Is there a new show you're interested in discussing or reacting to? That's a great question, Greg. Thank you so much. So I got recommended to react to The Heartstopper. Is it The Heartstopper, right? So that's actually a show I would love to cover on my channel. But I did respond to that person who they messaged me on Instagram. If you're watching this, hi. And I said that I wasn't sure if I would be able to react to it just because I have so much to do with Stranger Things and Cobra Kai. Yeah, I was like, what else was I supposed to be doing? And it's Cobra Kai. So that's actually a show I would love to cover on my channel, because I think I've heard great things about it, and I don't know that much about it, but I would love to do that, to cover that show somehow. Hi, Lash. Is it Lasha? Hi. Happy 7-year anniversary. That's a huge milestone. You mentioned that you are majoring in film. Yes. Me too. Oh, wow, that's great. Theater. Wow. Is your focus film history and criticism? And also, what has been your favorite class? That's such a great question. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes. So my focus is kind of like, it's kind of interdisciplinary, because as you know, like, film is so much, like, you can, like, film has such a diverse number of topics, right? So I actually do like a lot of different things. Like, I study a lot of different things related to film. We study philosophy, we study art history, politics, media, like, there's so much. We study theory. We don't like go into like the practical side of like how do you make a film. That's something that I really wish I would have had, because that's actually what I want to go into. I know that there's a course at my university about screenwriting, but that's like they only pick a select number of people to join that course, which is unfortunate, because every year that I've wanted to join, like, I'm like, I can't, and I'm almost graduating soon, so I was never able to take that course, unfortunately. But sorry, where was I? Kind of like we talk about like theory and criticism, like theory about film, like how is film represented, how does it function in society, a lot of philosophy, and the origins of film. We talk about history, like how it started, where it's going, and the purposes of it, which is like it's a lot to like think about and process, especially when I'm watching shows like or just movies in general. I always think about like, what is the purpose of this film? Like, what am I doing? Why am I watching this? You know, like, I don't know. So, but I really love it. It's my favorite. I'm so glad I decided to go into it, because I am majoring in film, but I'm also majoring in English. And while I love reading books and I love English, film, for some reason, has given me more that confidence in my writing. For some reason, like, I think I've become a better writer through writing about film, film theory and criticism and politics. So it's been, I don't know, it's been really fun. Anyway, my favorite class that I've taken so many classes that, like, one of my favorites that I took, which I just took last semester, was called Crime Traditions. It was a really good course. Another one that I really liked was Action and Spectacle. So, like I said, I thought when I first signed up for Action and Spectacle, I thought we were going to be talking about CGI, like literally how does CGI work and all of that, but it was more about theory of like where did action come from, how has it shaped our minds, and how is it represented in film, especially in relation to like the movements, like the art. Like I said, art is something that we talk about, but we also talk about like art movements in film, like the French New Wave or Italian neorealism, constructivism, German expressionism. I think that's it. Yeah. So anyway, but we talked about that in relation to like post-classical and classical. That's what I remember. I took that like 2 years ago, so I don't remember it that much. But crime was a really interesting one, because we talk about how like crime, you can find crime in essentially any film out there, but not all crime film, like not all films are labeled as crime films. And so there's like distinct categories, and like crime is a distinct category in film, but there's distinct features in films that would define a crime, and also like how is crime represented in films. That was very, very fascinating. But anyway, I think, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I took a Latin American class, and that was fun too, because my origins, my background is South America, so it was really fun taking that class. I love watching films in class that are like Spanish, like that have that are from Latin America. We watched a lot of Argentinian films and Cuban, I think. We watched Cuban films, and there was another one, Chilean films. But yeah, they were fun. Thank you so much. Wait, hi Pam. Oh my god, hi, how are you? It's been a while, but thank you so much. Okay, it's based off The Story Girl and a few other collections. Okay, yes, that's what it was, yes. I love The Story Girl, by the way, like the novel. That's one of the few novels by Lucy Maud Montgomery that I've actually, like, I've gone through. I've only read two of her novels fully. I've read, not that I don't want to, but The Story Girl, I read that during summer of 2019, and it was like the right time for me to read that book because of summer, but it was so beautiful. Like, I don't know, I felt so good inside. The other book was Anne, because I had to read that for class. That was the first time I actually read it fully. And I did start reading Emily of New Moon for class as well. Oh yeah, I took this is English, but I took a children's literature course, which was a fun course, but it was a lot of reading. But anyway, so Emily of New Moon is also a really good book. I only got through, I think, half of it, and unfortunately I had to move on because I had other things to read for that class specifically, because there was so much reading, like I said. But it was a great book, and I didn't do like I was supposed to I wrote an essay, I wrote an assignment for that class, but I didn't choose Emily of New Moon simply because I hadn't finished it, and it would have taken way too long to finish that book and then write my essay. So I went with another book that I did finish entirely, which was Binny for Short, I think. That was another children's book. Anyway, okay, yes, you love The Crown. Thanks. That's great. That's great to hear. What season of Stranger Things have you gotten to? Oh my god. I'm only on season 1 right now. I do want to I will hopefully finish season 1 by the end of this weekend, because I also actually want to make, like, one of the things like I said before at the beginning of this live, one of the things I want to start implementing into my channel more are lives. And so I want to do, like, right after I finish Stranger Things season 1, I know that there's a video game out there, and I want to do, like, live streams where I play that video game, because I can do that. Like, I found a way to connect my phone to this live stream, which is really cool. And so I want to try to do that, and so I hope, like, that's something that you guys will want to watch. But I just want to do that, because I've never played I don't think I've ever played a video game on my channel, ever. Well, I have, but I haven't released them. But I've made videos where I've played video games, I've just never released them. But that's something I want to do anyway. But yeah, so what was the comment? Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I'm on season 1 still. I'm on episode 5 of Stranger Things. I don't know why I get off topic and then I forget what I just said. Your classes sound interesting. Yes, they're pretty interesting. I've had other classes, of course, but like, those are the ones that Hollywood Renaissance was also another great class. That was like a second year class that I took, like, in September to December. That was an awesome class. We watched The Godfather, and we got to watch, like, a lot of, like, movies that I've never heard of and movies that I had seen already from previous classes. But those ones were like really interesting to watch. Like they always had something, like they stood out a lot in my head. But yeah, they were great. I also really like the TA. Like I've had great TAs, in especially in cinema. Like I really enjoyed getting to discuss about film with the TAs. And I've had great professors as well, of course. Hello, hi. Oh, sorry. I have the mouse on my lap. That's why, this thing keeps falling. But sorry. Earn, I think. Sorry, I'm gonna put on my glasses for this because I really. Earn, yes, Earn Games 250. Hi, thank you so much. But yeah, so thank you guys asked some really good questions. Some really great questions. Wait, I'm just gonna drink water because my mouth is so dry. Okay. Another show. Wait, sorry. I just saw the comment again of like what show would I be interested in discussing on my channel? Another show that hasn't come out yet, but another show I would love to talk about or react to on my channel is The Summer I Turned Pretty. I think that's the name of it. It looks interesting. Like it looks like the type of show that I would have like related to. Not related to like, but like I would have like felt a connection to when I was, I don't know how old the character is, like 13 or 14, 15. I said related to, but I meant like I would have like really enjoyed the show back then when I was a teen. I feel like it's something that I would love to cover on my channel as well, which I don't know, I think it comes out in June. So I'll have to see, but there's always so many shows that I'm like that I want to cover, but then I end up missing like I end up forgetting and then I just don't do them. But there's shows like Queen's Gambit, Bridgerton, right? That's the name of the show. Like shows that are usually they're period pieces, because of Anne. Like I like to keep up a theme, which I haven't, of course. If you look at what I've reacted to recently, Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. Well, Stranger Things is kind of a period piece, but Cobra Kai isn't necessarily one unless you consider the flashbacks to be part of. Anyway, so what was I saying? Right, those are the two main ones that I've thought of. Bridgerton and The Queen's Gambit. I don't know if The Queen's Gambit is actually getting another season, but Dickinson as well. That is another show I would have I would love to still cover. I have not watched the show, so I'm still like holding out for them for one. Like once I finish, right, this other one too. Sanditon, right? That's how you pronounce it? Yes. And that also got renewed. I know that it got renewed, I think, last year. That's another one that I wanted to, and that I still want to cover on my channel because it's a period piece. And there's like, I would love to do Little Women as well. Like there's so many adaptations of Little Women that it like reminds me so much of Anne, because there's like one from the 30s, I think, or the 40s, and there's like one from the 90s and so on and so forth. And there's like a modern version of it, and I was like, wow. And I read like the first couple of, I think I read like 8 chapters of Little Women, and then not because like I always say, like I always like give up on something. It's not because I don't like it, it's just because I just stopped doing it. And it's not because I don't like it. Like the same thing happened with me with Anne of Green Gables so many times. Like I've only gone through it once because of class, but then other than that I haven't been able to get through it again. But I just gotta sit down and dedicate my time to actually finishing a book. The only book that I'm like really proud of that I actually finished is It, which is behind me, and that's a huge book. But I was really invested in it for like a summer, so I still am. But yeah, anyway, Little Women, and all of the other period pieces, period shows, and movies as well. I would love to cover on my channel. Do you know any words in Spanish? I do. Spanish is my second language. But I'm like so awkward. Like I wanted to do, and I still want. Okay, there's so many videos that I want to do, and that I haven't gone around to doing them. But there's a video that I wanted to do where I reviewed, En Sin Filtros, in Spanish. And so yeah, like I can speak Spanish. If you write something in the chat, if you ask me, or if you just say something in Spanish, I can read it out loud. But I feel so awkward just like suddenly switching to Spanish. But yeah, Spanish is my second language. My parents were born in Ecuador, which is in South America for people that don't know. But I'm Canadian, so I was born here, but I grew up speaking Spanish and English. I learned Spanish from my mom, and I learned English from speaking it with my dad, and going to school and speaking English, of course. And I went to school in Ecuador for a few months, twice. So I lived in Ecuador in 2006 when I was like 8 years old. And I went to school there for I think 3 months that time. And then when I was 5, I was in kindergarten, and I went to school there for I don't remember actually how long. I was probably like 3 months or maybe even longer that time. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very proud of like knowing Spanish. It's just like I don't really speak it outside of like speaking it with my mom usually, except for when I go to Ecuador. But like I have my whole family there that speak it. But either way, like I'm still like insecure about speak Spanish, even though I speak it every single day. It's like really weird. I don't know. Also, like, I'm not very good at reading like I can read Spanish, but it sometimes takes me a while. Hi Raster. Hi, how are you? Okay, so wait 1 second. So like I was saying before, I changed the emojis next to everyone's like for you guys are my only 2 channel members, but I changed the emojis. So you actually, Raster, you have Daniel from Cobra Kai now because you have been a member for more than 6 months. And like I was saying before, I wish that you just could choose your emoji, because it would make more sense since you like Anne, and and you watched me because of Anne, that you would get like the Anne emoji. But unfortunately, like I wanted to have various emojis on my channel, but it would only let me put a new emoji for someone that had a certain amount of months that they've been subscribed to my membership. So but let me know if you want me to change it. Like I can change it for you if you want to have the Anne emoji. Angie, es muy genial que sabes español. Me gustaría escucharte un poco en algún video. Yeah, I'm gonna translate what she just said. It's very awesome that you know Spanish. I would love to hear you a little bit in some video. That's what you said. Yeah, I mean, I would love to make a video on in Spanish. I know that if you guys know Shannon, if you're in the Anne with an E fandom, then you would know Shannon. But she does videos in Spanish because she's learning Spanish, and she's actually like, she's fluent in Spanish at this point. But she started her channel because she wanted to learn Spanish, and so we actually were thinking of doing a collab together, but I didn't know how to like implement how like what I do in my channel with what she does. And the only like connection I really see between our channels would be if I did a video in Spanish, and I actually did make a video in Spanish once, and then I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I can't release. I don't know why. I got so like I said, I got so insecure with my ability to speak Spanish, because I'm so much more comfortable expressing myself in English. But okay. Okay, I'm still alive? Oh my god. Okay, wait, I'm just this is me right now. Yeah, it is. Okay, hi. That was so weird. Also, this I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Um I was so confused. Like, what? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the chat. Literally, I don't know if you guys just saw everything that I was doing. I really hope not. There's like I think that one person is me right now that's still watching this, because literally what happened. I think, yeah. Anyway. Wait, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm still alive, because I don't know what's going on. Thank God that if this is actually still working, then I'm like very grateful, because I didn't want to just end the video or the live stream like this. Okay, I think we're back in business. Okay, I don't know where I left off, but I'm just gonna read the comments that I haven't read yet. I love Mimi1239. She is awesome. Thank you so much, Raster. If you ever watch this, thank you so much. Gotta go study, but thanks for answering my questions, and happy anniversary once again. Thank you so much, Jamie. Yo debo estudiar un poco de inglés en la universidad y es algo difícil. I study psychology. Oh, nice. And I understand that it might be difficult to fully express yourself in another language. Yeah, that's but props to you for learning, for studying English in university. I definitely like in Canada, the second language that we're required to study is French, and I was never good at it. So and it's weird because it's somewhat, not entirely, but it's somewhat like it has some similarities to Spanish, but not entirely, because or else it would have been able, I think, to learn it better. But it is difficult learning a new language, especially once you have once you grow up, and unless you like really dedicate yourself to learning it, then of course like anything's possible. But I just didn't I don't know, I just didn't really feel it was necessary. Of course now I do, but I didn't prioritize learning French, but it was also like hard for me. But yeah, it is, like I said, it is hard. Like by this point, I should probably know how to like write really well and read Spanish very well, but I don't. I did take a Spanish course in grade 9 when I was in high school. I took a night school course, which was just like for me it was just like an extra credit. It helped that I could speak it fluently and I could understand everything, but it was challenging to like learn, grammar and and accents and so, but it was fun. It was a fun learning experience, and I got to meet people that were in the same boat as me, or just people that were curious to learn Spanish, and I really liked my teacher at the time. But yeah, so I don't know what else I should do. I think I'll just wait till like the 1 hour mark of this live stream, and then I'll go. But I'm sorry, the whole I think the live stream stopped, I think, because I kind of hope it did, because I was like just in awe here. I was like, what happened? This whole thing just cut off completely, and it said that the live stream had finished, and then I went back and I realized it hadn't. It was weird, But anyway, Sapphire Blue YT, hi, congrats on 7 years. Thank you so much. And also, yes, hashtag renew and with an E. Yeah, if you guys like, wait, actually, let me do this. Wait, okay, there's, if anyone can help me out, because I don't want to go to my keyboard right now, and because my keyboard is really far away, but if you can put the petition link for Anne, if you can put it in the chat, that would be great, and we can get more people to sign the petition, because I know that not everyone might know that there is one that exists out there, but still want the show to continue and are supporting the campaign, you know? Well, cool. Spanish is so difficult. I'm from Chile. Aquí todos hablan muy rápido. Yeah, that's the other thing, is when I go to Ecuador, I don't think, I haven't been to any other South American countries. No, well, yeah, I haven't been to any South American countries. I went to Cuba for a vacation once, and that was it. And Cuba's in Central America, or yeah, Central, right? Okay, I should know this, but I don't think I've been anywhere else in South America besides Ecuador. But they speak really quickly there too, which is it's something new for me. Even my parents, you know, they were born there. They lived there like almost like 30 years. They lived there for 30 years, and then they came here. And when they go back, they also feel kind of like different, because their customs from living here have changed so much that when they go there, they're not really used to like people talking really quickly. And there's also people who ask them, "Where are you from?" And then they're like, "We're from here." Like, what? And then they're like, no, you're not. Like, they have grown accustomed to living in Canada, so when they go there, they forget some of the customs that from Ecuador. So it's really interesting to see that. But also they say that like when my sister and I go there, they can tell very quickly that we're not from there. Which is, interesting. It probably mostly has to do, and like not mostly, but like partially has to do with our accents, because I think we do have accents when we speak in Spanish. But yeah. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. So yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna say thank you guys so much for watching this. This was enjoyable, except for the fact that this live stream lost connection for a couple minutes, so I'm sorry about that. And it was fun getting to talk with you guys and celebrate, this milestone. I can't wait till we get to 10 years, a whole decade. That would be really cool. Of course, like I am planning on continuing with my channel for that long. Of course I am. Probably when I was thinking when I reach 10 years of being on YouTube, I'll react to like my first video, because I think it would be interesting to see myself from when I was 16 years old, and then I'll be 26 by that point, which is going to be crazy. But yeah, 7 years is really, it's a long time, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long in a way, but it also feels like it has, because I feel like I've been doing this for so long, like making videos and stuff, and the people I've met along the way, I've known them for a while now, and they're incredible people, and they've also helped me grown, and they've seen me grown through doing this, and yeah, I really appreciate all of your support. To everyone who's watching this, thank you so much, and I'm excited to release new content soon. Specifically my Stranger Things videos. I'm excited to watch season 4 when I can, when it comes out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. To the people that are still on, thank you so much. Mani, thank you so much for becoming, like I said, for becoming a member yesterday. Really means a lot to me. And to Raster for continuing to support me as well. And to everyone for watching. yeah, so anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when, but I'll see you guys soon when I edit my reaction video, episode 2 to Stranger Things. Let me end this live right now. Okay, here we go. Bye, guys. Mwah.